guys, Coach Roeder here with Penny helping me out today. We're going to be talking about the outside heel hook. Okay, so the outside heel hook is a really good move. I think it's very powerful. It's not the best leg lock out there. We're going to get to that one later in the week and next week. However, I think it is very, very good. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm going to show an entry from the same position we worked last time. Okay, so Penny, I'm going to stand here. Gonna enter Penny's legs into our ashigarami, just like we did the last time, okay? And I'm gonna get the same sweep we did. So remember guys, I have to have both ankles for this to be super effective. I used to enter this way a lot, and try to sweep people without that second leg, and Penny can keep her base here. Right? She just has to step back, and people do that instinctively most of the time, okay? So but the second leg though, it's gonna be very hard for her to do that, and we'll get a sweep. So we're going to adjust a little bit. So guys, I'm now here attached to my leg. Before we were talking about our straight Achilles locks. However, if I get the choice, I'd much rather go for a heel hook. Okay, if that's something I can do. So we're going to work on like, a progression that I think is a good start. It's not the end-all be-all. It's not the only way to go about this. I just think it's a good way to start with this. Okay, so I'm going to take my hand that's free. I'm always controlling this ankle as well. And I'm usually going to be controlling this knee above the knee line to keep it in here, okay? Because like above all things, that control of this limb is everything. So I'm going to reach to the back of Penny's knee, gripping her tendons, the back of the knee. I'm going to pull her knee across my body as I take this leg across. So I'm reaping here. This is a big division. You know, none of this makes sense if I can't reap. So I'm going to pull her knee across as I bring my leg through. Yeah, I don't need to bring it anywhere in particular. I don't have to thread it all the way to like a lock inside of her legs. I just need to bring it across to the far hip, to my own leg, inside the hip zone. That's all we care about. Okay. What that's done is elevate her heel. So now it's exposed. You notice I'm staying crunched. If I loosen up completely, the foot tends to pop free. And that means we can start attacking other things on this side. That's great for me. But for now, we're attacking the outside heel hook, so we keep it here. So we stay crunched. Okay. My hand's going to go underneath and cup under her heel. This is my heel bite, okay? By turning inside, we create a heel exposure. The heel is exposed. There's space underneath her heel. So I can get my hand in there, and this is the heel bite. My knees stay pinched. I'm going to pull both my feet across and back to the original side. There's a lot of options here. We can go foot to foot, cross my ankles. I prefer to have my inside leg, the ones between Penny's legs, underneath my outside leg, okay? Because if I have it loose, Penny could attack my heel the same way. So now we're in a race, and that's no good for me. I'm slow, I don't need that. So I cross my ankles this way. You could cross the other way, but I feel like this leg's more exposed, so I don't like that as much. You could also use the heel bite just for safety. Go wide in a split position, my leg nice and deep. I like this one a lot for different entries, okay? But for now, just go crossed ankle. My heels are pulling in, so it's heel hamstring curl, okay? And I have this bite, okay guys. So let's go do that one more time. For our initial ashigarami, I'm gripping the back of the knee. I'm pulling it through, stepping into inside ashi position. Or cross, well, that's not cross up. You do my heel bite. Once I have that, my knees stay pinched. Because Penny, like your leg still feels control here, right? Even though my feet are loose, because my knees are pinching together on her leg. Okay, so keeping that control, even though my ankles are mobile. And I come over here to double outside. So this is, both my legs are outside, it's double outside option. Okay, and I have the heel bite. So guys, this is the basic setup. When I'm doing this in the gym, I almost never lock a grip and finish. I'm only going to do that with someone who's very experienced with leg locks and who I know and who like, we both agree ahead of time, like, hey, this is something we're going to be playing with. Because otherwise, it's not very nice. It can be very dangerous. So be very careful here, guys. So I'm going to do this one-handed without my both hands together to make it safer for my partner. So it's going to happen a little slower. What I need is for my forearm to be aligned to her foot. So I'm going to pivot my forearm to be more aligned to the line of her foot. Okay? Next, my hand goes down so my elbow can slide smoothly. You bring my elbow to my own hip. And eventually get the tap. Now Penny has very good ankle mobility, so this actually would take a lot more time than it normally would. Okay? The next step would be to get a grip, hand-to-hand, like gable grip. You can go wrist grips or just a hand grip on the ankle. Whatever grip we're using, we just simply hug and then extend our hips. Okay? The combination of those two movements is what creates the full finish. I don't generally do that to my partners unless they're very advanced. I think it's really important to highlight how dangerous the heel hook can be. The outside heel hook is mildly safer because it attacks the ankle first, right? Generally speaking, you're getting ankle pops before knee pops. But the problem is that if someone's knee pops, you don't know if that's just like, oh, it's gonna be a little painful for a while, or, ooh, I'm gonna need surgery. So you have to be very, very careful with these techniques. You have to be very precise in your finishing mechanics. And you also have to have a partner who's very educated and knows when to tap. Because the problem is sometimes these things don't really hurt that much before your knee's exploding. So be very careful, guys. If you're drilling with somebody who isn't normally a jiu-jitsu player or doesn't grapple, just drill to the grip. Don't finish. Okay, it's not cool. Don't heel hook your friends. Don't heel hook your spouse. Don't heel hook your kids unless they had it coming. All right, guys. We're gonna be working more on this. I hope you enjoyed. Stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you on the mats. And remember to like and subscribe to this video.